Joyce, tell me about a time when somebody made you go crazy. Tell me about a time where you have, because I know that, I don't want to assume, but I'm sure that there was a time in life where you met somebody and you found yourself doing some things that you didn't really know you had in your locker like that.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I was about 20, yeah. And then this guy, yeah, that I was dating, I was proper loving him. I don't know why. He told me he was a footballer, but he was lying. He told me he was a footballer and he plays professional football and he's going to America to play football, but these times he wasn't. He was just chatting shit. But anyways, ended up liking him after the lies. And after he borrowed money from his friends to take me out to dinner and stuff.
Crazy. What, the first day or like?
Yeah, the first day he took me out. He basically
done what?
He obviously people know I like nice things, innit? So he obviously could not. He wasn't on that, stage in his life.
Upper echelon. He didn't have that.
Do the upper echelon. So he borrowed money from his friend to take me out on the first day.
So his friend took you out basically.
Yeah, his friend took me out, and to be honest, he should have really taken me out because he was fine.
Oh shit.
He was sexy. And then ended up complaining the rest of our relationship about how he had to borrow money from his friends to take me out. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I've already fallen for him, Sha. Basically he didn't reply for the whole day and it was making me lose my shit. It got to the point where, them ones where it's like a guy that is pursuing you and then once they get you, they start finding you a little bit annoying because now you're all up with my girl and stuff. It's like, yeah, but this is what you wanted.
That's true.
This is what you wanted. Now you've got my attention. Now you're upset because I want to call you all the time. But when I was airing your calls, you was begging me. Anyways,
right.
So he didn't reply to me for the whole day. So I took it upon myself to log into a Snapchat to see when was the last time he was messaging
How
his
did
friends.
you do that?
Oh no.
Because obviously guys have the same password for everything. So
oh my god.
So the password for his laptop, where we're just watching YouTube and stuff, is like, oh yeah, my passport is football 1 or whatever. I was like, let me try that on the Snapchat.
Hey, we're shit with our passwords, by the way.
So shit.
Football 1.
There's no imagination.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark in it. You might even do an extra thing if you have to. If they got can you please put in this icon
exactly.
as a
Yeah. Go on. Sorry. Anyway.
And then obviously logged into his Snapchat, and then I seen that he had messaged his friend from 5 minutes ago. So I'm like, wow. So you've not spoken to me all day, but here you are in the group chat keying.
Yeah.
But then also, I then saw another message from a girl. So I clicked on it, and he was like, oh, baby, he said, oh, you look amazing, you're going to get me in trouble. And then the girl's like, oh, yeah, why am I going to get in trouble? Because, oh, yeah, I have a girl, but you're so beautiful. And
so wait, don't the messages disappear, by the way?
So this must have been in the last 24 hours.
Oh, shit.
So he must have been hot on his heels.
Yeah.
Does he get any points for honesty?
No, because he wasn't honest.
Go on.
I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like what pissed me off even
You didn't give him
more-
time though. It was 24 hours to be. I'm joking.
Go.
I think what pissed me off is the fact that the girl ignored him and it's like, okay, here you are trying to cheat and the girl's like not even trying to hear what you have to say. Like, that's so clapped. Because why are people people airing my man? Like, why are people thinking they're above my man? That's dead.
Let me ask you a question. Is it easier to leave? All right.
He tried to cheat and failed.
Yeah, he tried to cheat and the girls weren't rating him. So it's like, so why am I here if the girls are not rating me?
So technically, it's easier for you to leave a man who no girl really want like that than it is to actually leave a man who's kind of sought after in a way.
It depends why he's sought after. Like, I feel like if he's sought after because, like, like, it's a lot harder to leave that guy because sometimes that guy is really changing, doing things for you, like, changing your life, doing some romantic things. Like, he might have, like, some financial investment into you that if I leave this man, who's going to pay my rent now? Now I don't have the extra 2K.
Strongly. That's what he's doing with
that
Jane,
type of
though.
stuff. It's harder to leave those situations than if you're just a struggling footballer and you're begging, but I'm going. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's harder when there's other things at play.
So, could you see yourself dating a guy who is like, has all of that, but also is quite honest in saying, hear what I'm saying, yeah, you can get the lifestyle, but every once in a while I might, you get what I'm saying? I might be outside a little
Be
bit.
outside.
I like this. This feels honest.
It
feels honest. It feels honest.
How outside?
Shamefully outside.
No.
Outside and no one knows, but he's outside.
Yeah.
No. Not even no one knows thing. It's just, you know what, like, it could be like a, the chances of it happening isn't going to be on the doorstep. But if I go beefer,
Yeah.
something might go on.
Yeah,
If
so
I
no
go,
one knows.
huh?
So that means no one knows. Like Offset, when
No,
Offset
because you might be with the man, then you might be. I mean, no one knows, but it's like,
But
I'm not
everyone
hiding
knows.
it.
Yeah, but
Do you
no
get what
one
I'm
knows.
saying?
No one's got no concrete proof.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not
they're
gonna tell you. Like when I go to, I don't know, Ghana, that when I'm out there, I'm doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
But you will know. You will have an inkling that that's a possibility
he's
that can
looking
happen.
after me.
And he's looking after you
I will do it.
strongly.
Serious.
Strongly.
I'll do it. Yeah.
So if you see him in Turks and Caicos
Yeah, he's
But-
right.
and he's not with you,
But he's looking after me. I'm good.
yeah,
He's not rubbing it in your face.
He's not rubbing it in my face.
but he's still living the life.
As far as I'm concerned, it's not happening.
Hey.
Then, you know what? You
I don't know why you're clapping because I don't know, but yeah, I hear it though.
It's
I
not
do hear
happening.
it.
It's not happening. He's not rubbing it in my face. I don't know nothing.
Yeah. Why are you not clapping? All right.
Because she wants.
Because
She knows what she knows
She
what
knows what she wants.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. What are you like to date?
what am I like to date?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Because I always hear you asking like people questions about, you know, like them dating and whatever. But like, I'm just curious to know, like, what are you like to date?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Say kill the cat.
What am I like to date? I feel like I'm very intense. You know.
Is it? Yeah.
I'll make you feel like you're the only person in the world that I'm talking to.
Right.
Like you're the best.
Is that the case
Like
now?
I'll make you feel like a king.
Right.
Yeah. The person I'm with feels like a king. They'll be like, yeah, this girl likes me. I'm very intense. I'm a very intense lover.
Yeah.
Once I get there, I feel like I've grown up to know that men can be very volatile in their emotions. So I have to also be very logical. And unless like we're really dating and you're my boyfriend, sorry, I'm gonna have my one eye open. Even husband, I'm gonna have my one eye open. But generally, I would say I'm very intense. I feel like my toxic trait is I tend to run away, and it's really fucked. Like,
Really?
whilst
Like
I'm very-
early. Or like later on down the line.
Yeah, I would say like more early. Yeah.
Is
More
there a
the early
reason though
stage.
that you run? Is there something that happens and you go, I don't like this?
I feel like I have it. I love the idea of love, but I'm also very afraid of love. I'm afraid of being in love and that vulnerability. So by the time I start getting there, I start panicking a little bit, and then I might self-sabotage and just leg it.
Be out of there.
Like it's a very toxic trait of mine, and I'm trying to work on it.
Future.
Is there someone that's got away? You see, when you think about that, is there like one person you think, do you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No, because I feel like the right man will always come
Yeah.
and chase you. I feel like reassurance is important. Every woman wants reassurance.
Yeah.
And I feel like right now we're in the stage of nonchalant dating where it's like, I like you, you like me, but I'm gonna be cool with it. Oh, you text me 2 hours ago, okay, I'll see you in 4. Like, and just that art of like chasing and wanting a person and saying, listen, I like you, like singing in the rain type shit. Funny, I have 2 older sisters and they're like 35, 32. They come from a different era. And it's like, I remember I used to come back from school and see niggas sitting at their door. Sitting at their door.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like my sister didn't pick up the house phone that day and then they must have done something. Like, I've seen man them beg to my mum for my sisters. Like,
Crazy.
oh, please, auntie, like, please, like,
big
she's not
facts.
talking to me, like, anymore. What's going on? Like, that's the era that my sisters grew up in, where guys were just a lot more persistent and hungry. And now it's like, yeah, like, I'm cool. Like, it's, you know, everyone is nonchalant. Everyone is chill.
Yeah.
The real lovers is dying now. No one is.
It's you girls' fault though.
Why?
Let me tell you so. Let me show you why you lot contributed, yeah.
Oh, here he bloody goes.
know what I mean?
Here he bloody goes
You know
again.
what I mean?
We're Egypts. We're Egypts. We just want your attention. Guys just want girls' attention.
Okay.
So we follow what gal are doing and what gal like. Back in the day, gal like Jodeci. I'm in need of love. So baby, you're in need. And because of that, the boy said, what? We have to go and serenade these women. Now these gal want Cardi B and all this type of stuff. Man like me can't deal with that, you know, dog. I don't know what them type of gal want.
Yeah, but remember, there was still Little Kim before Cardi B, though.
And Little Kim was a rarity with Foxy Brown. Now Little Kim and Foxy Brown are everywhere.
What, are you just...
Everywhere.
Nah, I don't know, man.
You don't know? Let's go through the list. Number one, we
No,
got
I know
Cardi
what you
B.
mean, like, musically, but in life.
But that's what I'm trying to say. The music influences the life. So you take a look at the way a lot of people
Do you
dress.
really
it's because
believe
of-
this? Like,
music
do you
influences
No,
life.
of course music influences life, yeah. But do you feel like outside there's just a whole load of Cardi B's like that?
Do you know why do I feel like this?
Bearing in mind, she was married and,
Dep-
that, and she did have a child and she was with a man for a piece.
And she also used to drug men. What I'm saying to you is this, yeah? I'm only talking what's happened on planet Earth. We can't get angry with me. I'm just saying, yeah, Chuckie. When I was growing up, allegedly. It's not alleged. She admitted it. We just got to tell the truth. When I was growing up, gal dressed a particular way, depending on who they were. Now that we got Instagram, the way people dress is accessible for everyone. So even a man them can look like the coolest kid in the world. These times he's just wearing the same mannequin or flipping Selfridges somewhere. You're not even that cool. You just know what the outfit is. So now I'm confused on what I'm seeing. I think you're something, but you're not. You just copied the outfit. So I don't even know who is who. So yeah, man, it's confusing for the man them because you think you've got the right girl.
Can I just say, off camera, everyone is very confused. I'm looking at everyone is very confused. Everyone's face is like.
And everyone is also single.
I just want to.
I'm just saying.
No, you know,
I'm single.
Right, here we go. Yes,
I'm very much in love.
Are you?
Are you? Yeah, I love that. Oh, can we get to that in a moment? But
hello,
yeah.
Please move on. It's move on.
It's new, and you don't want to mash it up.
The cherry bee has become
is it new? Is it
things.
fresh?
Oh my god, move on.
All right.
Move on.
She's in love, you know. I rate it.
Nah, do you know what it is?
And you could try sleeping in
I love his underrated.
I don't know, man. I just like, in my experience in life, yeah, I do feel like personally, I do come across a lot of good women. I feel like
Same.
I have, for a long period of time, ultimately been the problem.
Yeah, what is your problem?
You just said.
I remember when I first met you and I thought, this guy's real fine. You real fine shit. You're a good looking guy, you're doing well for yourself, but you're single.
Yeah, so I was a big self-sabotage.
Okay.
Self-sabotage. I had a bit, like, one thing that I really went through at one point was feeling like I wasn't in the space that I wanted to be at. I always remember this conversation, yeah? So I was with somebody. I've done the self-sabotage thing. Mm-hmm. Obviously, spoken to my brethren, and he's basically like, kind of just done it again, innit? So we're unpacking it and whatnot, and I'm just saying to him, do you know what? Like, at this point, I just didn't feel like I was at where I wanted to be at, yeah? And then he was just saying, listen, if you find somebody who you get on with in so many different levels and she's prepared to ride that with you, then there's power in that. Like, ultimately, like, you will find somebody who wants to achieve a certain level of success with you. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Whereas for me, I couldn't get it out of my head. I was like, well, yeah, that sounds good, but how I feel is just how I feel. If I'm with someone, I'm like, I can't do the things that I want to do. Can't go on holidays right now. Obviously, we can go eat. We can do a couple of stuff here, but I just need to focus on work.
How long was this conversation?
How long was it?
Yeah, how long ago was it?
Oh, probably, this had to be about 8 years ago now.
And see, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Because when is a man ever going to be ready?
Well, that's what he said.
I feel like every time you guys, and again, it's not your fault. Society does put a lot of pressure on men and where they need to be in their status. But I feel like you guys also underestimate how far you do go and do come, and you push the threshold. It goes from, oh, I'll be ready when I buy the house, and then you buy the house and be like, I'll be ready when I build the fence, and then you build the fence, it's like, oh, but there's no beds, I need to buy the beds. 100%. And then you buy the beds, and then you constantly.
But Joy, here's the thing. No, but wait, let me just finish.
Niggas just want to be outside.
No, that wasn't the case for me.
Niggas want to be outside.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm just talking for me. I'm not talking for them. But here's the thing, is that, like, cool, I know that we've had this conversation now. It doesn't mean that tomorrow when I go outside and I meet somebody that all of a sudden that's just gonna go. It takes practice because this is a real feeling that I've been feeling for ages and a practice that I've been practicing for time. Yeah. So even when you just have one conversation and you have an epiphany and you know that, you know what, this is right, it's difficult to just meet somebody. Firstly, it's difficult to meet someone anyway, really, yeah. But to meet somebody and then just say, all right, cool, I've had this conversation now, I'm just going to implement it like that. You're going to have one bag of teething problems. You know what the reality is though? I am ready today, definitely. I am.
You're ready to what?
I'm ready today.
You're ready to date?
Ready to date.
So you've not been dating seriously at all? You've just been...
Do you say you're ready to date or I'm ready to date?
I'm ready to date. I'm definitely ready.
To date or today?
Today.
Today, you said today.
Yeah, today.
Oh, you're ready to date?
Yeah, so the problem we had 8 years ago
I don't have that
doesn't
problem
exist no more.
today.
Okay.
Today, I'm ready.
No, like, I wouldn't say that all of this time I have been dating with no intention. Me and Post been speaking about certain things from before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just, for whatever reason, there's certain fundamental differences in which can't work. And then you're like, well, even though I'm ready to be in this position now, I'm not ready to put a fundamental difference aside for the purpose of being in a relationship. That's not going to work for me.
I feel like someone needs to fall first. That's the problem. So that's it. Someone needs to fall first. I feel like men and women, I know we're in an age where everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, the Cardi B's and the fuck niggas and the fuck, let's get this money
so
and
prominent.
independent.
Is it really?
But, what?
What world are you living in?
I mean, for the type of...
I just think a lot of it is internet stuff, man.
It's not internet stuff.
That's the problem. For the girlies who are singing this song, a lot of it is the internet stuff. Because majority of the girls who sing this song are going home to squeeze their man's bum cheeks.
To bits.
And going to
tongue on the lips, everything.
Shit. Like,
yeah, but then back in the day, they'll squeeze their man's and mine. So that's what I'm trying to say.
You're crazy. I just,
don't say things like that.
I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying I don't know if it's as loud as it comes across.
Nigga, we're all single. It's fucking loud. I can hear it now.
I don't know why you keep saying we all. I'm in love.
Yeah.
You don't even want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
Wait, let me say something. 1 second, yeah. You see people that are in love, they want to talk about it. You want to move on.
Yeah,
so
man,
I don't know what's going on here.
If I was that guy, I'd be like, what? You don't want to talk about me? But you're talking about your brand new show?
Yeah,
Going to New York? What? I'm not New York. Come on.
You can't keep something private.
No, I want to ask you to ask about...
Yeah, I give so much of myself to the internet, man. My goodness.
I
I was talking about...
media training. I've heard this before.
I'll give my so much... How much of me do y'all want?
Oh, Tyrese, please. You could tell us you got a boyfriend. You're having a great time. You don't need to know his name.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, you just have somebody.
I don't have a boyfriend, but I'm in a good place in my relationship. And that's okay. I wouldn't specifically say I'm...
That's why I love women, man.
I don't have a boyfriend.
So why can't more women be like that? See that? I'm in love, but I don't have a boyfriend. That's a
I mean,
safe
there
space.
are a bunch of questions I do want to ask, but I guess that they are quite personal, and I won't do that. One, I will tell you what one of them is, but you don't have to answer it, and we'll move on. But does he... You could answer this in your mind, but you see, like... you see, like... Some of the things that you like really look for in somebody, like the regimented stuff and that. Does he have all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gangster.
All right.
Don't you think it's difficult though? Like, because I would have learned from my parents on how to have a relationship. Absolute mess. From day one, they were
why are
arguing.
you smiling at me like
I'm
that?
just happy for you.
It's nice, isn't it?
I'm just happy for you.
So you know, like for example, most things you learn from experience. These things, anyways. You don't go to school for this. So where I've had a poor experience, other people had poor experiences, now it's time for you to put it into practice. And then you don't even know who you are, so you've got to take this journey about learning about yourself. And then you meet this person, and then you're trying to tell them who you are, and then they're telling you, yeah, but I don't like this, that, and the third. And then you got to figure out, wait, is that they don't like it because it's bad or preference? Then you think, should I change myself? The process of a relationship in my mind is so complex. I need something that is less thought through. It just needs to sort of, I be around somebody and all the questions that I ask, somehow they're just answered without me even asking them. And then 4 or 5 months later, we're in a place where we can start having a conversation like that. You see, when you were speaking about that level of intent, which is from day one, I'm so afraid to do that. I don't know what the fuck's going on.